Greetings once again, Metal Gear Solid fans. We find ourselves once more up again against the Bound Dragons FOB, the expert level FOB. But, as with all the FOBs, there are certain tips and strategies that you can follow to make them, maybe if not easy, a little more manageable. So I'm going to go in depth here with everything you should bring, who you should go as, and all the gear and modifications needed. First things first, you're going to need 2 guns to help yourself get through this. One is the S-1000 air rifle, or air shotgun I should say, and there's not much we really need to do as far as pimping this out. We just need to go ahead and get that Mark II suppressor on there. It'll give us a few more shots before it goes kaput. I'm just messing with the flashlight, and I'd recommend a laser sight just because, and just any color you want, it doesn't matter. The other thing we're going to want is the Bambitov SV sniper rifle. I'm going with the grade 5 for that. I just like it because it's a nice, cheap sniper rifle that works pretty darn well. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the MRS SPMF barrel just to give it a little more grouping and a smidge more effective range. You can go crazy with the magazine, and you know what, sure, let's put that 75 rounder on there. Stock, it's got a good enough stock as is. Muzzle, doesn't really matter. And let's throw on your best suppressor, just in case you're not the best shot. I know I'm guilty of that on occasion. And throw on the RF scope. I just find that's the best. I like it how it tells you the range, so you can make sure you're right in the range, because this one is going to have a thing that requires us to be at a certain range to hit a UAV. Again, any flashlight, any laser module will do ya. Let's keep the foregrip on there, and again, any old color, but let's have it match the shotgun. Why not? And not that it really matters, but we're going to bring along the trusty rusty silent pistol here, tranquilizer pistol, and this is just the level 1. This is nothing crazy. The only reason we're going to bring this is sometimes it's really handy for turning around an enemy at a long range. If you shoot a wall, they'll turn around and look at it, and it won't count as an alert. So that's what we're going to do there. Now, on to what you should bring and who you should go as. Now notice we've got all 3 weapons already equipped. The air shotgun, the Bambitov, and the pistol. We're going to go into the equipment now. Check that out here. I've got Mark V sleep grenades, grade 5 sleep grenades. Grade 4 smoke grenades. You get 8 of those both. Magazines, as always. We're going to get a lot of mileage out of these magazines in this one. Noctocyanin. Honestly, if you have it, the better it is for you, the better it is. What am I trying to say here? Bring the best you can. Mark V will work fine, but Mark 7 works pretty good too. Just like I said, bring your best. NVGs, definitely want to bring the best ones we have of those, because we're going to need to see through some smoke clouds that we create. And as long as you've got all the containers out of here already, just bring the lowest grade wormhole Fultons that you have. We are only going to need 3 for the guards. And last but not least, make sure you're wearing a FOB appropriate camo. As you can see, I've got the Parasite Mist on from last time. And look at that, it matches all my guns. And bring someone with a staff rank bonus higher than 1.01. Silent Mastodon works perfectly for this. His gunman ability Also works in our favor, gives you a little bit of an extra time for the reflex mode. You can bring anyone as long as they're not below 1.01, or else you will not get the mission task for it. But let's go Silent Mastodon. That works pretty good. Okay, now with all of that out of the way, all the gear ready, we're ready to tackle the mission. The mission tasks for this event are to neutralize 3 security guards, eventually neutralizing 9 in total, Fultoning 3 security guards, shooting the weak point of a UAV at a range of 60 meters or more, infiltrating successfully with no kills and no alerts, and infiltrating as a staff member with a rank bonus of 1.01 or higher. So no snake and no custom character. For the purposes of grinding, I think the medical platform is easiest. Go ahead and drop in where I'm specifying to. Do take the time to make sure you've got all the proper gear equipped, including the weapons we went over and the other items and stuff. And of course, make sure you're going as a staff member with rank 1.01 or higher as their bonus. Now, slow and low is the name of the game. There's no time limit on this. We can use all of the time that we have on the clock as long as we get in before the buzzer. So it's going to be misdirecting guards, turning them around, getting them away from you, because we're not going to go really into attack mode until we get to the last possible platform. So right off the bat, we just want to sprint as far as we can during our invisibility frames, and pretty much get right off this platform, this first platform here, as soon as we can. It's always good to scout ahead here. I see the UAV in the distance, so I just decide to go for it. Why not? And definitely crawling. You always want to be crawling. Go to crouch walk if you think you're not going to be seen. But usually, like right here, boom, soft spotted almost instantly. Remember, we got the time. Just take your time. I start chucking magazines all over the place, get the guys turned around. This is when I realize it's a good idea here to start crawling again. First platform, second platform, they're pretty easy. Third platform is where things get kind of dicey. It's very close quarters. There's a lot of obstructions. And there's always one guard where you least expect it. So, we're just going to keep crawling. Nice and leisurely. And mark them as you find them. Last time I did this, I went right through the middle of the platform. Kind of a bold strategy in my opinion. It worked pretty well though. This time we're going to actually go to the left side. Which is good because it means that pretty much 4 guards we don't even have to interact with. Or at least we shouldn't have to. Again, keep marking them as they come. Oh, there's that other UAV. Get that one spotted. Now, your first obstacle is going to be this guy in the middle. I didn't take him as seriously as I should have on this, and you'll see what happens. I should have thrown a magazine right over there to distract him along with that group of 2. I should have made it more central so he got alerted as well. But I just crawl. I'm like, he ain't gonna see me. It's no big deal. And there's your soft spot. So what's the lesson we learned? Throw a magazine. Even if you don't have to, just throw a magazine. Also time for some noctocyanin. Don't want to take any chances here. I got a little paranoid after the soft spot, I'm not gonna lie. And get your shotgun ready. If you think something's about to go down, that shotgun is your get out of jail free card.
Better take a look. Follow me.
So I know that guy in the bottom left, he's going to come up here. This guy's getting really antsy. So, again, throw a magazine. Back to the shotgun, though, because you never know. I'm pretty much in the clear here, but I'm still in the back of my mind worried about him. You always want to stick to the shadows here. We got this guy coming to the above and to the right to us, so again, throw a magazine. Now, we get our Bambitov out here because we want to go ahead and get that weak point of the UAV here. Once we get to an advantageous sniping position. That one's, ooh, it's in a good spot. It's in my favorite spot. Go ahead, aim right where I am, right at that little green light, and there you go. It's toast. And in the ocean, they never even heard it blow up, which is perfect, ideal. That's exactly how you want it to go. I train on this guy just so I can get him right when he gets visible. I think I miss him, unfortunately. Second UAV down, and I think they're going to hear it, but they never do, so lucky me. Let's see, alright, now it's time to set the table here. I use 2 smoke grenades, and mark that guy. Nah, I don't quite mark that guy. Now it's time to get your night vision goggles on. They're going to start knowing something's up. And you want to walk in and start... Oh, forgot my night vision goggles. Start throwing your smoke grenades. I'm throwing them a little bit blindly here. I shouldn't be, but I do anyway. Oh well. Basically, you just want to get the guys in the center, and then the top, you want to get them taken care of. And throw them where you think people will be. My aim isn't the greatest this time around, but I get pretty much most of them. I keep hearing someone chatting, so I know somebody's out there. And so I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm switching between smoke grenades, switching between the shotgun, looking around. And, oh, there he is, right there. This is why Nocto Cyanid's your best friend. So I go ahead, I'm going to get him caught up with the smoke grenade. Alright, so he's in the little choking animation. Let's go make his day even worse here. And there we go. That is our third Fulton. We've already neutralized 9 of these guys in the process of taking this platform. And we've already got our snipe, we've already got our Fultons. We're good to go. We just need to exit. I check anyway. We've got everything there. And you walk right out the door. Easy as, well, not easy, but as easy as it can be. There you go. 7 out of 7. And, all done. Now, I hate to protract an already long video, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep making these or not. And it's not because I'm like getting sick of them or anything like that. It's that at this point, I think I've covered every single FOB event twice, if not 3 times. And as long as they don't change things up on us, there's really no need to keep recording the same thing over and over again. So, I mean, I know this is helpful to some people that I go into a little bit more depth than others who just kind of run through the thing. They don't talk about weapons, they don't talk about strategy, they don't give a running commentary, they just, have stuff that comes up on the screen, or maybe they don't even do that at all. And the reaction I get is that helps some people the way I do things. But I think I've kind of done that for every single event so far, and like I said, unless they do something drastic and change things up really severely like they did with the Skulls event the first time around, where they started nerfed and they got buffed again, and then no one knew what to do, and then we found out, oh yeah, the old way still works. Which, at this point I don't think is going to happen again. I don't think they're devoting as much resources to Metal Gear 5 as they once were. So I don't think we're going to get anything crazy in the future. Hey, I could be wrong, but I don't think we're going to get anything new or much newer than what they've promised already. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think I should keep doing this or what. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and until next time, have a good one.